Respected brothers and sisters, though the subject for the talk now is about Dajjal, like most people understand, it is not a Muslim topic. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had foretold that all prophets before him have warned about Dajjal. Prophet Noah alayhi salam has warned about him. Bible also warned about Dajjal. Christians call Dajjal Antichrist. However, it is another subject. Now, I concentrate this topic on Muslim view. Many signs are told about Dajjal. Among these signs, most important and widely discussed sign is this: Dajjal is one-eyed. Unfortunately, Muslim world has discussed this topic miserably. This led many people to abandon it as a myth. It should be understood that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw Dajjal in a dream, so much so that it should not be given a direct meaning. It should have inner meaning. Description about Dajjal reminds it. So, it is not wise to explain the signs of Dajjal in direct meaning. It should be explained in the light of inner meaning. Some years back in Pakistan, there was an incident. People brought an one-eyed man before authorities, telling that he is Dajjal. He had only one eye in the center of his forehead. Such setbacks will occur if it is given direct meaning. The word Dajjal has many meanings. One meaning is great liar or one who hides truth. Another meaning is great cheat. Then comes the meaning one who travels throughout the length and breadth of the world with commercial goods in gangs. One who covers the world with strength of number and so on. Dajjal has many characteristics. As mentioned earlier, one of the signs of Dajjal is this: he will be one-eyed one. Hadith says that you know the signs of Allah. Surely Allah is not one-eyed, but Masih Dajjal will not have a right eye. His eye will be like ripe grape. Bukhari Muslim Hadith. No prophet has passed without a warning about the big fraud. Beware, he is one-eyed. Bukhari Muslim Hadith. If about him, if you are not sure, understand that your God is not one-eyed one. Abu Dawud Hadith. Out of these hadiths, it is clear that it is not about physical eye, because Allah does not have human form. It is clear that it points to internal meaning. In Islamic science, right side always denotes good and left side evil. From this, it can be assessed that it means he is lacking in spiritual knowledge and knowledge about hereafter. In the present world, the Western people are highly advanced in material knowledge than Eastern people. But they lack knowledge in spirituality. They are having only deep knowledge about material matters. That means they are one-eyed. Imam Raghib, in his book Mufardat, quotes a hadith. In the hadith, it is said that Dajjal is not having right eye. Likewise, Masih bin Maryam will not have left eye. Stating this, he explains that lacking right eye means it lacks qualities of spiritual knowledge. The meaning of lack of left eye means lack of evil qualities against spiritualism. In short, it means only the knowledge of one side. It is crisp and clear that lack of spiritual qualities are seen among Western people. Thus, they are one-eyed, or Dajjal is one-eyed. Now, the question is, how the Dajjal will become Western people? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that if anyone recites first 10 sentences of Surah Kahf, it will become a shield against him. That is Dajjal. Muslim Hadith also tells one who recites last 10 sentences of Surah Kahf will be saved from the fitna of Dajjal. Tirmidhi Hadith. Now, let us see what these sentences of Surah Kahf tell. And that it may warn those who say, Allah has taken unto himself a son. No knowledge have they thereof, nor had their fathers. Monstrous is the word that comes out of their mouths. They speak not but a lie. Verily, we have made all that is on earth an ornament for it. That is, we may try them as to which of them is best conduct. Quran 18, 5, 6, 8. Do the disbelievers think that they can take my servants as protectors instead of me? Surely we have prepared hell as an entertainment for the disbelievers. Say, shall we tell you those who are the greatest losers in respect of their works? Those whose labor is all lost in pursuit of the life of this world, and yet they imagine that they are doing good works. Quran 18, 103, 104, 105. The first and last sentences of Surah Kahf tell about a people having a particular condition. Out of this, we can arrive who are these people described as Dajjal. Their one characteristic is this: they say that there is son for God and worship it as equal as God. The second characteristic is this: they work hard for material happiness. They work to make this world heaven externally and boast themselves as heroes of this world. The technology, scientific invention, and nature of their administration and culture all are aimed at making material happiness and worldly pleasures. Their only aim is this world. At the same time, majority of the Western people follow Western Christianity, worshipping one man as God. All these signs are very clearly evident among Western people. Moreover, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had foretold that Dajjal will proceed from church. Now, it became clear that Dajjal is Western people and not any people other than them. Not only that, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said that in the last days, most of the people will be Christians. Muslim Abu Dawud Hadith. As mentioned earlier, the meanings of Dajjal are very suitable to the European powers who started colonization from the times of Vasco da Gama, appearing as merchants, cheating the natives, usurping their powers, and spreading Western Christianity. Now, out of this discussion, it becomes clear that Dajjal is not a monster-like being having one eye. It is a group of people, and unfortunately, the so-called Muslim scholars and ulemas describe it like a monster and make videos depicting it as a one-eyed monster. I have seen such videos. My aim of this speech is to dispel such misunderstandings. Assalamu alaikum.